Breaking news: building housing German consulate hit in Kyiv missile strike. The building housing the German consulate in Kyiv was hit by a Russian missile strike. Reuters news agency quotes Germany's foreign ministry as saying it is not clear if anyone was killed or injured in the attack. Russia has carried out missile strikes on cities across Ukraine, including the capital, Kyiv, in what appears to be the most widespread set of attacks since the early weeks of the war. Missiles have hit central Kyiv as the capital is targeted for the first time in months. At least 8 people have been killed in just one district. Ukraine's Air Force spokesman says Russia has fired 83 missiles at targets in Ukraine so far, with many shot down, and that the attacks are ongoing. Vladimir Putin confirms the strike, saying further terrorism against Russia will be met with a similar response. He's referring to a large explosion on Saturday that badly damaged the city bridge linking Russia with occupied Crimea, a key route for military supplies for the war. Kyiv has not acknowledged any role, but Moscow has blamed its intelligence services. Meanwhile, Ukraine's President Zelensky says the G7 is to hold an emergency meeting and that he will deliver a speech. The surveillance images show the moment before the pedestrian bridge in Kyiv, known as the Klitschko Bridge, was struck by a missile this morning, and the moments of impact on second later. The bridge located in central Kyiv creates a shortcut on a tourist route along the right bank of Dnieper River in this city. More reaction from Western allies of Ukraine now, as the European Union describes the indiscriminate Russian attacks on civilians in Ukraine as amounting to a war crime. The European Commission describes the missile strikes being seen in Kyiv and other cities barbaric and cowardly. Foreign Affairs spokesman Peter Stano condemns the heinous attacks on civilians and civilian infrastructure in the strongest possible terms. It is understood countries like Poland are pushing for further sanctions, including military restrictions and a ban on Russia's buying property in the EU. The bloc only just approved an 8th round of sanctions last week after some considerable haggling again amongst countries. Stano says that EU member states were deciding on the next steps. He adds that the EU is committed to providing further military aid, with the latest tranche of funding being finalized amongst member states. This news from BBC. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.